Diddy, one of the biggest names in music and entertainment, has long been admired for his success and influence. But behind the glitz and glamour, many celebrities are deeply fearful of him, and recent revelations suggest why. The whispers in Hollywood's elite circles have grown louder, with more stars coming forward to expose the darker side of Diddy's reign. Today, we uncover the truth about why some of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry are terrified of this man. From his alleged manipulation and control tactics to the high-profile secrets he holds, Diddy's influence extends far beyond the recording studio.
Drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
And in that music business, a lot of that stuff get thrown out the window. You understand? And that's what happened to him. He started doing the things to other people that was done to him. To keep it frank, he was doing the things to other people that was done to him. And it is what it is. You gotta know better.
Let's take a look at why so many celebrities are afraid to cross him and what the consequences of defying him could be. Diddy's control over Hollywood. Diddy's control in Hollywood extends beyond his music empire. Over the years, he has cultivated relationships with some of the biggest stars in the industry, using his influence to build an untouchable network of power. Diddy knows everyone, and more importantly, he knows everything. A former industry insider revealed, if you're in the business, you're either with him or against him. The fear many celebrities have is rooted in Diddy's ability to make or break careers.
Okay, now, we need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just different
Plurals.
blend. You need
Blends.
the ladies, you need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this, like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed, at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
With the arrest and indictment of rapper, producer, media mogul Sean Diddy Combs on federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges, there has been a renewed interest in all aspects of his life. That is not surprising. But you might be surprised to hear that this is a renewed interest now in Kim Porter. This is Combs' ex-girlfriend, who tragically died in her Los Angeles home back in November of 2018. Officers reportedly found the 47-year-old unresponsive. She was pronounced dead. Initially, an autopsy was performed on Porter the next day, and according to the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's coroner's office, the cause of death was deferred pending additional tests. But then you fast forward to January 2019, and the office concluded that she died of lobar pneumonia. The manner of death was listed as natural, this as opposed to something like homicide. And she had apparently gone into cardiac arrest. Now, it was reported that at that time, she had been battling flu-like symptoms in the days leading up to her death, and that her water bottles and sports drinks and Pedialyte were all in her bedroom.
A shocked and devastated Diddy spotted at the home where his ex suddenly and mysteriously died. Her good friend Kimora Lee Simmons appearing inconsolable at the house, 47-year-old Porter's body found after a desperate call to 911.
EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest.
Tonight, Kim's untimely death raising questions and sending shockwaves through Hollywood. She was the fashion model, actress, and world-famous mother to Diddy's kids.
Extra, extra.
With the hip-hop superstar and their children as he received his star on the Walk of Fame.
We're gonna make sure we have this moment right here.
She was last seen looking happy and healthy with her ex and their children at this event just 16 days before her death. TMZ reporting she had been suffering from flu-like symptoms and possibly pneumonia, but an official cause has yet to be released.
Diddy's control isn't just about industry connections, it's about the secrets he holds. From wild parties to behind-the-scenes deals, Diddy has a wealth of information about Hollywood's elite that he allegedly uses as leverage. He knows things that would ruin people, another source explained. For years, stars have avoided speaking out against him, not just because of his status, but because they fear the skeletons in their own closets might come to light. Diddy's influence stretches far and wide, and he has the power to silence those who might try to expose the darker sides of his world. This overwhelming control has left many in Hollywood terrified to stand up to him. The alleged freak-off parties. One of the most disturbing aspects of Diddy's influence lies in the infamous freak-off parties that have become the stuff of legend in Hollywood. These wild, decadent parties were allegedly hosted by Diddy and attended by some of the biggest names in the industry. The things that went on at those parties, it was unbelievable, said one anonymous attendee. According to reports, these gatherings were not just about indulgence, but manipulation and control.
Now, Abby, that video that you just spoke about was a few months ago when our team broke this disturbing video. She is accused directly of sexually assault. Up until that video, he denied everything. After that video came out, he changed his tone. He apologized for his conduct in that video. But I have to tell you, Abby, just as of last week, a former member of Danity Kane, which was one of the bands from Making the Band, Diddy's show that was on MTV, she sued him for sexual assault and other disturbing allegations, and he denied that. So he continues the denials, and he still maintains his innocence, even though he has been arrested tonight.
Diddy allegedly used these parties as a way to gather dirt on his celebrity guests. He recorded everything, a former insider claimed. Those tapes were his insurance policy. The fear among Hollywood's elite is that Diddy holds incriminating footage of them from these events, which he could use as leverage if they ever crossed him. Some have suggested that this is why many celebrities remain silent about Diddy's darker side, afraid of what might be revealed if they speak out.
Kim unfollowed Diddy 24 hours before that happened. She and Chris has close ties, but the FBI and law enforcement, they know something was gonna happen. They know everything.
Any man that has a sister, any man that has a friend that's a girl, any man that has a child, you understand, who saw that, if they wasn't appalled.
Zionist media handlers surrounding her, all in and out her Hulu TV show, all in and out her family, all in or out the house that I created for my family. But she's not here just to have content up on adult channels. She's not here just to have that last interview magazine.
Kim is a friend of mine. We always talk about everything that's going on in the system, and I think she's doing a lot of good work. She's doing a lot of work more than other people who have platforms. who might even came from that situation. So
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment. Joining us now is CNN's entertainment reporter.
Information that he was arrested tonight at a Manhattan hotel. He is currently being processed. I heard from his attorney they are still maintaining his innocence. They said that in anticipation of these charges that Diddy relocated to New York last week.
The freak-off parties are a key reason why Diddy wields so much power in Hollywood. They weren't just social events. They were carefully orchestrated gatherings designed to keep celebrities under his thumb. Those who attended are left with the fear that their careers, reputations, and personal lives could be destroyed at any moment if Diddy chooses to release what he has. Celebrities under Diddy's influence.
What's up? Check this out, y'all. I am not about to be addressing every last thing that's going on in the world on the internet. But the thing I do have to address is this White Lives Matter t-shirt. I've always been there and I will always support my brother Kanye as a free thinker. But the White Lives Matter t-shirt, I don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. And with the press and what fashion is doing, thinking it's a joke. But right now, all America has planned for us is poverty, incarceration, and death. So before I could get to any other lives matter, which all lives matter, you know what I'm saying? That Black Lives Matter, don't play with it. If you don't wear the shirt, don't buy the shirt, don't play with the shirt. It's not a joke.
Funny thing with the issues with like Puff I was having.
Thank you.
I went to the Waldorf and I saw a couple people who were just standing out in front of the space, just standing there. And I was like, oh man, Puff really does this. And it just made me think I gotta really get on my billionaire shit. So I went and bought a $50 million penthouse and I made back the fleet out because I was like, yo, I can't be walking around homeless like beefing with Puff. You gotta like, you know what I mean? Like, poison me. And by the way, y'all done already fuck with me so much. Y'all already Black Mirrored me. You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends. Because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child, none of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though?
Travis gave me the address. Right. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my coat car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm.
Over the years, many high-profile celebrities have found themselves under Diddy's influence, including stars like Usher, Justin Bieber, and even members of the Kardashian family. Diddy has a way of drawing people into his orbit, said a close friend of one of the stars. Once you're in, it's hard to get out. The celebrities who are closest to Diddy often seem to benefit from his support, whether it's career advancement, media protection, or business opportunities. But there's a price to pay.
Me plus you, I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. One time, when I met you, come on. Wow.
I ain't gonna stop you like that, but this is only a tease. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, Island Def Jam recording artist, Justin Bieber. It's getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's gonna be big. Ain't that right, Justin?
That's right.
That's right, so look out, we're coming.
All right, we are getting some breaking news right now. ABC News has just confirmed that Sean Diddy Combs was arrested tonight in New York City. Sources say federal agents with Homeland Security investigations took him into custody. The charges are unclear at this time. Combs' attorney telling CNN that we are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. We, of course, are trying to gather more information. There's a lot more to come out of this story, and as soon as we get it, we'll turn it over to you.
I love Justin Bieber. That's just a fact.
Well, talk about brotherly love. You couldn't miss this moment on your feeds. Justin Bieber giving pal Jaden Smith a kiss on the cheek at Coachella.
I'm having a good time.
The now viral video shows Jaden sneaking up from behind the Biebs, grabbing his waist for a little dance, and then there's this, Justin sweetly giving his bro a kiss, something that's become the talk of the internet.
He's really just like a brother to me.
Yeah, these two go way back.
Guess who? J. Smith and JB. I got you, little bro.
That's 16-year-old Justin and 11-year-old Jaden when they collaborated on the pop star's 2010 song, Never Say Never.
I think that it's cool to just collaborate with people who you know.
Which was also the theme song for Jaden's film, The Karate Kid.
I've gotten to a place where I have like a core group and people who are really supporting me and encouraging me, and I never had that before. You know, I never created those type of relationships, so now it feels like I have so much.
I honestly just love him and like what he's doing, like, and the amount of change he's been able to make in the world is just insane. Life is hard, you know, we all go through things, you know what I'm saying, but the difference between other people is that no one knows about it. You know what I'm saying, and it's really difficult for people like Justin, for me, for all types of people in the limelight.
Justin and Jaden clearly unapologetic about the bond they've created over the years.
I think that he's amazing, like, honestly.
And this reunion was one of the many magical moments for the two in the desert during Coachella Weekend 1.
Hey Justin, good to see you. Hey, we got video of you leaving Ice Spice with Taylor Swift. Are you guys good now? Were you able to mend that relationship? Are you good with everything with your wife?
Read the Bible. All you need to do is read the Bible.
Is there anything to the rumors?
Put down the
camera.
cameras.
About you and Haley?
Do you want to clarify about you and Jaden at Coachella? Ask.
For those under Diddy's wing, the fear isn't just about losing their career, it's about being exposed. He knows all the secrets, one former associate revealed. You don't want to get on his bad side because he has the power to destroy everything you've built. This dynamic has kept many celebrities in line, afraid to speak out or distance themselves from Diddy for fear of retaliation. It's a well-known fact in Hollywood that once you're part of Diddy's inner circle, you're expected to stay loyal, and breaking free from that influence can be dangerous. The power Diddy holds over celebrities is more than just financial or professional. It's deeply personal. The secrets he holds about their private lives, from relationships to illicit activities, keep them locked into a system where Diddy remains untouchable. The fear of exposure is real, and it's what keeps many stars from challenging or speaking out against him. Diddy's ties to the Kardashians and Jay-Z. Diddy's influence in Hollywood isn't limited to musicians. He's also built strong ties with other powerhouses in the entertainment world, including the Kardashians and Jay-Z. The Kardashians have always been close with Diddy, said a Hollywood insider. They attend his parties, do business with him, and have benefited from his connections. But as with many of Diddy's relationships, there's a darker side. Rumors have long circulated about the Kardashians' involvement in Diddy's more controversial activities, and some believe they stay close to him out of fear of what he could reveal. Jay-Z, another powerful figure in music, has also maintained a close but complicated relationship with Diddy. The two have worked together on various projects over the years, but some suggest that Jay-Z keeps Diddy close for self-preservation. There's always been a sense that Jay-Z knows too much about Diddy's dealings to walk away, said one source. He's a smart businessman, and he knows better than to cross someone like Diddy. The ties between Diddy, the Kardashians, and Jay-Z highlight how intertwined power and fear are in Hollywood. While these relationships are publicly portrayed as alliances, insiders suggest they are built on a foundation of mutual understanding. Crossing Diddy could lead to disastrous consequences. This web of influence has made Diddy one of the most feared men in the industry. The role of money and power.
Looking at this lawsuit, right, Lil Rod, he alleges that, Diddy told him personally that he had sex with Usher. And when you look at the lawsuit, even though they got Usher's name redacted, you could tell who it is because they described him as the guy that performed at the Super Bowl.
Right.
So, we all know who that is, but how you feel about that, man?
Well, I mentioned that earlier, that he said about Stevie J. The Usher part, that's a touchy situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a certain feeling, and I felt a certain way when Usher got on Shay Shay. And I don't mean to mention other people's platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right?
At the core of Diddy's control over Hollywood is his immense wealth and power. Over the years, Diddy has amassed a fortune through music, fashion, and various business ventures. Money is the ultimate tool in Hollywood, explained a financial expert, and Diddy has more than enough to keep people in line. His wealth allows him to wield influence in every corner of the industry, from the recording studio to the boardroom.
Celebrities like Paris Hilton, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kim Kardashian, and Chris Brown were among those photographed at the white parties, which ran from the years of 1990s to the 2000s. Jennifer Lopez and her management team is said to be on a high alert in case she gets dragged into any of the ongoing criminal investigations against Sean Diddy Combs, who was once, remember, her long-time boyfriend. Insiders have now claimed that the vocalist's team had discussions about whether she should make some public clarifications for being arrested with the rapper back on December 27th of 1999. And as the singer was dating Sean Diddy Combs during those days, she was taken into custody because a gun was found inside his car that they used to escape from the shooting scene. While Jennifer Lopez was let out shortly after, with cops clearing her of any involvement in the criminal activity, her romance partner and his bodyguard, Anthony Wolves-Jones, were charged with this crime.
To get to the latest on Combs, his children speaking out overnight, and another accuser has come forward. Aaron Katersky has been tracking all this for us. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Michael. Combs and Sam Bankman-Fried are sharing a dormitory-style unit in protective custody in jail, strange bedfellows in jail. And now his children this morning are speaking out. This morning, the children of Sean Diddy Combs are speaking out for the first time since their father's arrest last week. 4 of Combs' 7 children writing on Instagram, "We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves." A 60-page unverified book published earlier this month claimed to be the collection of diaries of Porter, who died at the age of 47 in 2018. The children, who don't mention their father's arrest in the statement, go on to write, "Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories."
But it's not just the money that makes Diddy dangerous. It's the power that comes with it. Diddy's business empire gives him access to resources that few can match, making him a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment world. Whether it's backing someone's career, funding a project, or pulling strings behind the scenes, Diddy's influence is far-reaching. If Diddy decides you're out, said one former business associate. He has the power to end careers with a single phone call. Diddy's financial power also allows him to maintain control over those who might otherwise speak out against him. He knows how to buy silence. One insider revealed, from settlements to hush money, Diddy's wealth has been used to keep his secrets hidden and his enemies at bay. The combination of money and influence makes Diddy one of the most feared figures in Hollywood, as few are willing to challenge someone with his resources. Diddy's influence over the media. Diddy's control isn't limited to celebrities. He also holds significant influence over the media. Over the years, Diddy has built relationships with powerful media executives and outlets, ensuring that his public image remains largely untarnished. He knows how to control the narrative, said a media insider. If there's a story he doesn't want out there, he'll make sure it never sees the light of day. This influence has allowed Diddy to keep many of the darker aspects of his life out of the headlines. Diddy's media influence extends beyond just suppressing stories. He also uses the media to shape his image as a successful, untouchable mogul. unstoppable. He's a master of branding, said one media executive. He knows how to make himself look like the hero, even when things are falling apart behind the scenes. This ability to control his public image has helped Diddy maintain his power in Hollywood, even as rumors of his misconduct have swirled for years. But the media's reluctance to cover Diddy's controversies isn't just about his influence, it's also about fear. A lot of outlets are afraid of crossing him, explained one journalist. They don't want to deal with the backlash or risk losing access to other celebrities in his circle. This media control has allowed Diddy to operate with impunity for years, making it difficult for the public to see the full extent of his actions. The fear of being blacklisted by Diddy's powerful media network keeps many journalists from digging too deep into his personal life. The fact-off parties as blackmail. The infamous fact-off parties that Diddy allegedly hosted have become one of the key reasons why so many celebrities are scared of him. These wild, hedonistic gatherings were attended by some of the biggest names in Hollywood, and according to insiders, they were not just social events, they were traps. Diddy recorded everything, said a former associate. He used the footage as leverage over people. The fear among Hollywood's elite is that Diddy holds incriminating evidence of their participation in these events, which he could use against them if they ever turned on him. It's the perfect blackmail, another source explained. If anyone tried to expose Diddy or speak out against him, he could ruin their careers with a single video. This fear has kept many celebrities silent, even as more disturbing details about Diddy's behavior have come to light. The blackmail isn't just limited to the videos. Insiders suggest that Diddy used these parties to gather dirt on everyone who attended, from drug use to affairs. The knowledge that Diddy holds this kind of information has left many in Hollywood terrified to speak out against him. He has enough dirt to destroy half of the industry, one source said. This fear of exposure has made Diddy untouchable, even as the rumors and allegations against him continue to grow. Diddy's role in Usher and Justin Bieber's careers. Two of the biggest names in the music industry, Usher and Justin Bieber, both owe much of their early success to Diddy, but behind the scenes, there's a much darker story about Diddy's influence over their lives. Diddy wasn't just a mentor, he was a manipulator, said one music industry insider. Both Usher and Bieber were brought into Diddy's world at a young age, and the experience left lasting scars. Usher, who lived with Diddy when he was just a teenager, has hinted at the questionable things he saw during that time, though he rarely goes into detail. "I saw things that no kid should ever see," Usher said in a recent interview. The influence Diddy had over Usher's life and career has been a topic of speculation for years, with many believing that Diddy used his power to manipulate the young star. Justin Bieber's experience with Diddy has also raised concerns. Diddy took Bieber under his wing, but it wasn't the healthy mentorship people think, said one source close to the singer. Bieber himself has spoken out about how those early years in Diddy's circle left him feeling confused and exploited. "I didn't realize what I was getting into," Bieber admitted. The pressure to fit into Diddy's world of excess had a profound impact on Bieber's mental health, and he has since distanced himself from Diddy. The stories of Usher and Bieber highlight how Diddy's influence wasn't just about career guidance, it was about control. The fear of career ruin. One of the main reasons celebrities are scared of Diddy is the very real fear that he could ruin their careers. Diddy's power in Hollywood extends beyond music. He has connections in every corner of the entertainment industry, from film to fashion to business. "If Diddy decides you're out, said one former associate. He has the power to blacklist you in ways that most people can't even imagine. The fear of losing everything has kept many stars in line, afraid to speak out against him. Diddy's control over careers isn't just a threat, it's a reality. Over the years, there have been numerous stories of people who crossed Diddy and were never heard from again in the industry. It's like they just disappear, said one insider. One minute they're everywhere, and the next they're blacklisted. This kind of power makes Diddy one of the most feared figures in Hollywood, as few are willing to risk their careers by challenging him. The fear of career ruin isn't limited to those directly under Diddy's influence. Even those on the fringes of his world are careful not to upset him. He's like a kingmaker, said one industry executive. If you get on his bad side, good luck finding work in this town. This fear has kept many celebrities in Diddy's orbit, even as rumors of his misconduct have continued to grow. The risk of losing everything has made Diddy nearly untouchable in Hollywood. What's next for Diddy? As more stories about Diddy's influence and behavior come to light, many are wondering what's next for the music mogul. With the FBI reportedly investigating his activities and more celebrities speaking out, Diddy's reign of fear may be coming to an end. People are finally starting to stand up to him, said one industry insider. But it's still a dangerous game. Diddy isn't going down without a fight. The question on everyone's mind is whether Diddy's power can survive the growing scandal. Some believe that his control over Hollywood is too deep-rooted to be easily dismantled, while others think that the recent revelations could mark the beginning of his downfall. This is just the tip of the iceberg, said one source. There's a lot more to come, and Diddy knows it. As the investigation continues and more celebrities come forward, it's clear that Diddy's days of controlling Hollywood through fear and manipulation may be numbered. But the road ahead won't be easy for those who choose to stand up against him. He's not going to go quietly, said another insider. Diddy will do everything in his power to protect himself, even if it means taking others down with him. The future of Diddy's empire hangs in the balance, and Hollywood is watching closely to see how this scandal unfolds.